Akkam jirtu maatiiwwan Qubee Akaadaamii bakka gara YouTube channelii keenyaatti nagaan dhuftan isiniin jenna. Har'agaa mata duree addaa tokko innis qormaata biyyoolessaa kan bara kanaa jechuudha. Bara 2017 kana isinii qabannee dhiyaannee jira. Aptitude jechuudha paartii Ingiliffaasaa. Kanas kan isinii dhiyeessinu paartii lamatti qoqqoodnee isiniif dhiyeessina. Paartiiwwan kana lamaan iyyuu yoo ilaaltan baay'ee isin fayyada jechuu barbaanneeti. Kanas wantoota kana dura barachaa turtan wajjinis dudduuba deebitanii akka ilaaltaniif isin fayyada waan ta'eef qormaati kun kanneen kana dura dabarsine wajjin yookiin paartiiwwan duraan ilaalle keessaa kan wal qaqqabatu jira waan ta'eef deebisa achi keessa yoo deebitanii ilaaltan achi keessaan argattu jechuudha. Kanaaf mee har'aa waliin ilaalla. Let's begin from question number 1. Question number 1, section 1 is verbal reasoning. Verbal reasoning. Here says this section which subdivided into reading comprehensions, classification, analogy, word substitution, analytical and logical reasoning, antonymy, synonyms, and the sentence correction contains 35 items together. Each is subsection is followed by this specific instruction. Kun introduction is as okay. Bi kanaaf isin gaaffii tokko hanga 35tti kan jiru irraa hojjete jechuudha paartii Ingiliffaa. Mee gaaffii tokkoffaa kaalaala. Gaaffii tokkoffaan classification items. Choose a word that does not fit the group and blank the letter of your choice on the part answer sheet provided. Achumarraa instruction achumarraa waan directive fudhannee waan ta'eef jechuudha. Kanaaf isin amma kana keessaa jecha wal fakkaatu wal duukaa ramaddanii kan wal hin fakkaanne immoo deebii isinii ta'a jechuudha achi keessaa. Kanaaf kan hin fakkaanne keessaa filattan not waan jedhuuf choose a word that does not fit to the group. Number 1, monogamy, polyglot, polygamy, polyandry. So let's see the definition of each word is one by one. Monogamy means the practice of being married to one person at a time. That means having only one wife or husband. Having only one wife. Monogamy. Mono means one. Here, the second polyglot is what does not related to marriage, rather it related to language. The person who knows and they use different languages. Polyglot nam afaan baay'ee beeku fi afaan beeku sanasmoo fayyadamuudha jechuudha. Polyglot jenna nama afaan baay'ee beeku. Inni siirra jiru immoo polygamy, the practice of having more than one spouse or at the time. That means having one wife or wives, or having wives. So polygamy, having more than one wives or spouse, and monogamy, having one wife at a time, and this was polyandry, when a woman has more than one husband. Here is like that of polygamy. Here polygamy we said husband having more than one wife. Vice versa, polyandry is when the woman has more than one husband. So polyandry, when a woman has greater than one husband. So that is polyandry. So here monogamy, polygamy, and polyandry are related because they are marrying. But here this one is different. So the answer for question number 1 is polyglot, since it is related to language. Question number 2, again choose the one which is different from this one. Yard, vehicle, sheep, boat. So which one different from this? Do not rush. I hope this three are not new for you. Vehicle, sheep, boat, maybe this one. So let's see the definition of each word. Yacht means a luxury boat, a type of boat, a type of boat, typically used for pleasure and also leisure. So what you have to know here, boat, ship, yacht, the same category. So this one is a type of boat. Vehicle, general term for something used to transport people or goods, usually refers to land transport. Vehicles, land transport, etc. Ship, it's also a large watercraft used for transporting goods or across the yacht, also across the water, boat across the water, but vehicle is land transport. So first one, the one which is different is vehicles. So the answer is vehicle. This one the same. So the difference one is B, vehicle, because vehicle is land transport. The others, they transport goods and the people on water. Question number 3. Also choose a word that does not fit the group. Tiptoe, strolling, flying, striding. Look at the definition of each word. Tiptoeing is walking quietly or stealthily on the toes. Strolling, walking in a relaxed or leisurely way. Walking, So walking. This one is also walking. So the other, except flying, the others are related to walking. But this one is moving through the area, not walking. Because the difference, kunamma yolaltan, tiptoeing, strolling, and striding in gosa deemsaati. Kan namni faana miila isaatiin taasisudha jechuudha. Gosa qaba. Kun fakkeenyaaf yeroo baay'ee gargar tarkaanfatee deemu striding godhee jenne, walking striding. Suuta jedhee relax ta'a yeroo gaafa deemu immoo strolling jechaan stroll godha, relax ta'ee gaafa deemu. Suuta immoo akka sagalee nageessinetti quba miilaan waa hojjetee suuta dhee kan deemu, fakkeenyaaf waa nama ordofaa jiru tokkoo ta'e tiptoeing jenne sakkas. So tiptoeing walking, strolling walking, and striding walking. So all up a type of walking, except flying. Flying is without touching the land. That means area, mostly moving on area. So for the options, the difference is flying. So the answer for this one is flying, because this one is walking, a type of walking. Here also a type of walking type. It's also walking type. So all 3 of them are walking types. So the others flying. Question number 4. Again, classification items. Malle itemi kan addate keessa filachuudha. Ammas kan addate keessa filachuudha. Jechoota kana keessa kan addate kam. Election, signal box, ballot box, voting. Election, signal box, ballot, and voting. Look at the definitions. Election, the process by which people vote or choose leaders or decide issues. Election, process of voting someone else. Signal box is a structure used most of the time, that used in airplane or railways to control signal and switch. It is not related to voting. These signal boxes are related to voting. Ballot box related to voting. Voting also the act of casting a vote in an election. So which one word is different from this? Signal box is different from this one, because the others are related to elections. So the answer for number 4 is B. Next question, section 2 analogy. For items 5 to 8, read each of the following pairs of words written in a capital letter carefully and choose a word correctly has similar relationships. Similar relationships. So based on the given, you are going to choose the relationship that can fit the given here. Kan nuti ilaallu isa kenname irratti hundoofne deebisuu qabna jechuudha. Fakkeenyaaf physician hospital. That means physician hospital. This one is personal. Person. This one is working place. Working place. So person or you can say worker, working place. So the second was given, place is given now. Place is given. Working place is given here. You are going to find the worker who works in the school from this one. Who works in the school? So specifically this teacher. Teacher works in the school. Administrator doesn't limited to the place. Supervisor is not limited to the place. So school is not the working place for a student, rather this is learning place. So teacher working in school. Next, question number 6. Key lock, blank computer. Now material with their functions. This one is material, or you can say tools, and this one is uses here. It is used. Key to lock or unlock the door. What about computer? Server? No. Screen? Monitor? Which one is used to lock the computer? The answer is easily password. So password is used to lock computer. Next, question number 7. Automobile garage. Automobile garage. This was automobile type of car. When they stay or when they stored. Then if the automobile is stored in garage or sometimes can be repaired in a garage, which were repaired in Hungary. Which were repaired in Hungary from this. So if you say automobile, this one is car, type of a car, and this one should be place here. Place is given. Place is given. So which one is related to this place, Hungary? If automobile or a car, a type of car is stored or staged in a place, is take the airplane part, plane, truck, and the train. They stay in. They have their own station. We call for station, and also for car station, truck station, train station. We can say, but for airplane we say hangar. So the answer is here hangar for airplane. Hangar. So the answer is D. Next bird. Which one is similar to this? This one is animal or bird. Animals with your home and animal. That means animals with your home. Yeah. Animals your home. Kana kutawan darban keessatti animal and their home baay'ee isaa ilaalle ture gara paartii lama sadii gara jalqabaadha jechuudha. Isin irra deebitanii achi ilaaluu dandeessu. Maal isin fayyada waan ta'eef jechuudha. Tokko isaanii baay'ee animalota baay'ee liisti goonee paartiiwwan darbe keessa hojjennee jirra waan ta'eef gaaffii kanallee achi keessa argachuu dandeessu. Paartii sana irra deebitanii ilaaluutan argachuu dandeessu jechuudha. Gaaffiiwwan kana achi keessatti ilaalee dabarre waan ta'eef irra deebi'aatti ilaalaas illee paartii gara jalqabaa keessatti jechuudha. Kanaaf amma next bird amma akkuma irraa jalqabe jechuudha. Homeidha. This one is home. Type of bird. So if bird lives in nest, lion lives in blank. Maal gaafachaa jechuudha. Bakka jireenya jechuudha. Nest bird nu kenne bakka jireenya isaanii nu kenne jechuudha. Kanaaf amma nuti maal barbaanna bakka jireenya lion barbaanna jechuudha. Then backyard is not place. Backyard not the place for lion. Hive is one is a place for bees. Yeah. Bees live in here, and this one is tiger or other like deer. They can live in cave, other animals. But for lion, we say den. So here, den lion. So I remind you, please, refer the part that we discussed briefly in the previous part, especially when we discuss with animals with their home, animals with their young, animals with their living place or home. Yeah, the same with home, like and also animal with their sounds. Yeah. Animal with their sound, animal with home. So refers that parts. Next, word substitutions. Word substitution means you are going to choose a word which have similar meaning to the underlined one. Amma jecha jalamrame wajjin hiika wal fakkaatu barbaada jechuudha. Substitution good without changing the meaning. Choose a word which could be interchangeably used with the words written in bold. Interchangeably means synonyms. Look at the given statement. You have to guess according to the given statements. The man was killed in a car accident. The man was killed in a car accident. Passive form. It's written in a passive sentence. His body was dragged from the burning wreckage of his car. Burning wreckage of his car. Now I am going to find the meaning of wreckage according to this. The man was killed in a car accident. His body was dragged from the burning wreckage of his car. So according to this, baskets, back seats. Back seats is sitting place in a car. Wheels, a part of a car. Fire, I hope you know fire. So the answer is remains. The man was killed in a car accident. His body was dragged from the burning wreck of his car. So remains. Next, question number 10, also substitution. The government has just repealed the law segregating public facilities so that there will be no longer discrimination. There will be no longer discrimination after this because the government has just repealed. Why there is no discrimination after this? Because the government has just repealed the law. So what does mean repealed mean according to the context? Approved, renewed, signed. This one almost the same meaning is approved, renewed, and so signed, cancelled. Was the appropriate answer for this? So if you say cancelled is correct. So the government has just cancelled the law segregating public facilities so that there will be no longer discrimination. So the answer is cancelled. What about these words? Again, choose the words. Which one substitutes? That means synonyms. Harvard is one of the most prestigious universities in the USA. Prestigious university in the USA. What does it mean prestigious? Prestigious means privilege. Privilege means special right. Special right that is given for selected people, yeah. Not for all, but this right is given only for selected. Namota mirga adda privilege right in mirga adda. I demand something, yeah. Like furnished, falling house with furniture. Falling with furniture. Expensive, that means priceless, yeah. Priceless or high cost. So what's the answer? The answer is admired. Prestigious universities means admired universities. Then number 12. So now analytical and logical reasoning. Yeah. Analytical and logical reasoning parties. Part 1 kanas analytical and logical reasoning jenne part 1 daru ibsasni kenna turre wantef ibsota sana yolaltan salphaatti deebisu dandeessu jechuudha. Kanaafi warra bara kana furate duwwaatun ta'in baroota dhufullee kan fudhataniif part 1 akkasii kun deddeebi'anii dhufu waan danda'aniif waan argattan kana sirriitti cuumsifatanii ilaaluutu sinirraa eegame jechuudha. Maateriyaal adda fayyadamtanii amma isinii galutti utuu biraan deebiin waa'ee akkasii kana sirriitti gadi fageenyaan qo'achuu qabdu jechuudha. Kanaaf amma gaaffii gara gaaffii afuriitu jira waan ta'eef gaaffii kanarra analytical and logical reasoning yoo jalqaba barattan immoo salphaatti deebisuu dandeessu waan ta'eef karaa yuutuubii kanaas ta'uu danda'a, karaa bilaallee ta'uu danda'a. Isin analytical and logical reasoning kan jedhu kan gaaffii qormaata irra deddeebi'ee dhufuudha waan ta'eef hin dagatinaa ilaalaa isiniin jenna. Question number 12. Which one of the following can be rearranged into 5 letters English word? 5-letter English word. All of them 5 letters are given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them are 5. Now from these 5 letters, if you rearrange them, you will get a meaningful English word. So which one from this? Here, if you rearrange these words, you can't find any words here. You can't find these words. This one also, if you rearrange, you can't find any English words here. Ilaaluu dandeessu jechuudha. Olii gadi jirtanii yoo barreessitan jechi sun barreessitan sun gaafa order gootanii barreessitan hiikaa kan isinii kennu ta'uu qaba. Garuu jechoota kan amma utuu ilaalaa waltanii argachuu hin dandeessan jechuudha. Garuu kanarratti argachuu dandeessu jechuudha. Fakkeenyaaf amma isee paaw fakkeenyaaf qeensa sareefaa qeensa dureefaa we can say the paaw. Then the past tense as the verbs you can say powered, we can say powered. And for this one here we can say like this one shape. So rearrange it and it become shape. And this one is rearranged and it become meaningful words. But this one is as a root word. Root word is power here, and this one is a root word. So it says English word. Even if both of them are English word, the most probable for this is this one, because this one is a root word with root word. This one root word plus prefix suffix. Word plus suffix. So we prefer this one. Shape is the best for this. Kanaaf amma kana yoo redeebitanii arrange gootan jecha kan isinii kennu kanneen kana keessa kana lamaadha jechuudha. Kunis hiika kennuu danda'a. Kunis immoo diiranii jiru kunis hiika kennuu danda'a. garuu ni diirra jiru kun root word yookiin jechuma original waan ta'eef kana fudhannaa root word waan ta'eef inni kun garuu jecha ditee booda fakkeenya pound jecha yoo ta'e isarratti immoo ed dabalachuun maxxuu bira jechuudha. Kanaaf kan fannu word shape kan jedhu kana jechuudha. Garuu lamaansaa deebii ta'uu danda'a. Optionii keessa galuu hin turre lamaansaa deebii waan ta'uu danda'uu fi garuu yoo kana filattanitti ta'e deebiinsaa kana wayyaa jechuudha. Shape. Next, another logical and analytical questions also. Here, if 2 days after tomorrow is 4 days before Saturday, what day is today? If 2 days here, 2 days, if after is 4 days before Saturday. 4 days before Saturday means you have to go back from Saturday. Saturday minus 4 days. Yeah. What is the day is today? Can I love? Let's assign variables. Amma calculation ayo jenne. Let's assign with variables. Assume today is x. Amma today nu gafata jira one day x jenne kana mesa. Tomorrow is x plus 1 day. Tomorrow x plus 1 day jenne. Right now, 2 days after tomorrow means here we have 1 day here and 2 days 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, so 3 days. Yeah. Now, so x plus 3 days Saturday minus 4 days because 4 days before Saturday. 4 days before Saturday one no can 4 days after Saturday duddu badeebina jechuudha nuti. Kanaaf 4 days after Saturday here Saturday irraa kaane jechuudha duddu badeebina. Baaki Saturday irraa Friday irraa Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday magaa guyyaa Tuesday arganneera jechuudha. Tuesday arganneera jechuudha. Then inni maal gaafate look, if 2 days after tomorrow is 4 days before Saturday, if 2 days after tomorrow is 4 days before Saturday, what day is today? Kanafama if 2 days after tomorrow, 2 days after tomorrow is 4 day, amaga 4 day dubade bini mal arganera 4 day dubade bini Tuesday arganera jechuudha. Ganner mal gone 4 day dubade bini Saturday ra si kan. Then what day is today? Makanahama here. So x plus 3 days kana targane jechuudha is Tuesday. Nama Tuesday nu tera wante. So if x plus 3 is equal to Tuesday, then x is Saturday. So the day of today according to the given ones is Saturday. So Saturday is the answer. Nikambraan family blood relationship kanas part 1 darban keessat blood relationship akkamitti akka hojjetamu akkamitti akka barbaadamu waliin ilaallee turre waan ta'eef part 1 darban sana irra deebitanii hubannoodhaaf akkasii ta'uuf ilaalluu dandeessu jechuudha. Keessattuu warra gara fuulduraatti qormaata biyyoolessaadhaaf teessan part 1 kana irra deebitanii yoo ilaaltan gaariidha. Maaliif blood relationship analytical and logical reasoning gaafii irra deebiidhaan dhufanidha waan ta'eef yoo gamanumaan xiyyeeffannoodhaan ilaaltan isiniif wayya jechuudha. Mee kanas gaa indaallamee deebiinsaa maal akka ta'u. Aki is Bali's sister. Now mana meeqatu jiru? Here is Aki, Bali, Yaya, Bali's mother, Lamma, and Yaya's father here. Then there are around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people are mentioned here. Now we are going to find their relationships. Aki is Bali's sister. Yaya is Bali's mother. Lamma is Yaya's father. Gate is Lamma's mother. Then, how is Aki related to Lamma? Amma kennama kenyarraa tundoomne jechuudha nuti. Kan eenyu barbaanna relationii Akiidhaa fi Lammaa gidduu jiru barbaanna jedha. You have to find the relationship between Aki and Lamma. Now, here Aki is Bali's sister. Bali's sister means, and also this Aki and Bali are siblings, yeah. Because here it says Aki is Bali's sister. So Aki and Bali are siblings. Yaya is Bali's mother. Bali's mother means also Aki's mother. So Yaya is also Aki's mother, since Aki and Bali are siblings. Now Lamma is Yaya's father. Here Yaya says the keeper one, Yaya is Bali's mother. Yaya is Bali's mother. This means Yaya is Aki's mother, since Aki and Bali are. Now the Yaya is the mother of Aki and Bali, and Lamma is the father of Yaya. Maga Yayan hada Akiidhaa fi Bali yoo taate, Lammaan kun immoo Yaayaadhaa fi abbaadha jechuudha. Kanaaf amma Akiidhaa fi Baaliin Lammaa wajjin maal qabu jechuudha? Akaakayyuudha sana jechuudha, sana waliif. Akaakayyuudha jechuudha. So Lamma is Yaaya's father. So Lamma is Aki's grandfather. Aki's grandfather. Gate is Lamma's mother. Amma ishin kun Lamma's mother taate immoo grandmother dha jechuudha. Maaliif Gate is Lamma's mother. Lamma is Aki's grandfather. Gate is Lamma's mother. Amma mother isa kana immoo kanaaf great grandfather. Maaliif immoo grandfather hin taatu great grandfather jechuudha. Maaliif Lammaan here amma gaa yoo sirraa kaane asuma geetiin jirti, aseenyu jira, Lammaan jira jechuudha. Amma geetiin kun father of Lamma, father of Lamma. Then Yaayaan immoo here, so Lamma is Aki, so Yaya is also Aki's mother. Here Yaya is the mother of it, and also mother of Balia. Amma baawra haadha warra kana lamaan taate jechuudha. Lammaan immoo abbaa Yaayaati. Kanaaf geetiin kun jechuudha Lammaadhaaf haadha yoo taate, warra kanaaf maal taate jechuudha. Great grandmother malee grandmother miti. Great grandmother walitti jechuudha. Akkachi akkoo yoo taate akaakayyuu jenna grandmother. Isarra kan darbamu great grandmother and great grandfather akkachi taate jechuudha. Kanaaf amma gaa kan nuti barbaadaa jirru Aki related to Lamma barbaadaa jirra jechuudha. Aki related to Lamma, amma Lamma Aki related to Lamma. Here is Aki here. Aki here. We say here Lamma is Aki's grandfather. Now how Aki is related to Lamma? So Lamma is Aki's grandfather. How Aki is related to Lamma? Then from the option, daughter, it's not daughter. Then grandmother, no, this daughter. Granddaughter is the answer. Then question number 15. How many months have a 28th day. 28th day. 28th day. Every month, yeah. Every month must touch 28, yeah. Every month. Amma guyyaan kamiyyuu jechuudha. Ji'a tokko guutuudhaa fi guyyaa 28 ga'umsaa jalqabaa jechuudha. 28 gadi hin jiru. 28 akka benchmarkiti. Guyyaa ji'i 29 qabu jira. Ji'i 30 qabu jira. Ji'i guyyaa 31 qabu jira jechuudha. Garuu minimamiin meeqa? 28 jechuudha. Ji'a tokko guutuudhaaf 28 jira. 27 jira jechuudha. Fi kanaaf 28 ji'a tokko ta'uu danda'a. 29 ji'a tokko ta'uu danda'a. 31 ji'a tokko ta'uu danda'a jechuudha. Kanaaf amma gama jira. How many months have a 28th day? 28th day. 28th day. Manzi kana keessa 28th day kan qabu meeqa? How many months? Manzi jedhamuudhaaf maal ta'uu qaba jechuudha? Hunduu dhaqee maal ta'uu qaba? 28 ta'uu qaba jechuudha. Kanaaf amma kana keessa manzi meeqatu jiru? Manzi meeqa jiru? Yaa 12 months yaa. Kanaaf kudha lamaan isaanii maal ta'uu qaba jechuudha? Kana 28 day ta'uu qaba jechuudha. Kan isa caalu jira? Amma 31tti kan 28 ga'uu jiru. Kanaaf benchmark kan nuti kanneef 28. Kanaaf how many months have a 28 day? The answer is 12 months. Yeah. Then another question number 16. God is older than Dan, and Dan is older than Betty, with any being older than Danny and younger than God. Who is the youngest? Amma kana order goone youngest kan te barbaanna jechuudha. Amma kana keessa very old ni jira. Look, God is older than Dan, and Dan is older than Betty, with any being older than Dan. Amma seeniin kun wajjin olii Daanii wajjin yoo jechuudha. Daan immoo asitti God is older than Dan. Okay. Sen is older than Dan and younger than God. Younger than God. So tokkoffaarra kan dhufeenyi ta'uu qaba jechuudha. Look at this calculation. Look, God is older than Dan. Amma God is older than Dan. Afamunni kun Daanii caala jechuun look, God is older than Dan. Dan is older than Betty. We say being older than Dan. This one is older than Dan, but younger than God. Mama God in good. Then number 2, Dan is older than Betty. Kun kennamu kennamarra kasda dababna deema jechuudha. Then Seni is older than Dan. Here arrangement again. Dan is older than Betty. Then Sen is older than Dan. Sen is younger than God. So from this, the order is God, because here it says Sen is younger than God and older than Dan, means Sen is between Dan and God. Yeah. Then God, Seni, Dan and Betty. So the youngest is Betty. Yeah. So what's the answer for this? Betty is the youngest. Well, now let's proceed to question number 17. Question number 17 is about statement and the conclusion. In previous part, we deeply discussed on how to identify the valid conclusion and also identify whether the conclusion is invalid. So I remind you to go to that part and revise in order to understand it more. Then based on a statement given, we can decide whether the conclusion is valid or invalid. Kanaaf amma nuti paartiiwwan duraan isiniif kennine keessa jira kuni gama paartii sadeentanii akka laaltan isiniin jenna deebii kana deebisuudhaa fi paartii sana yoo irra deebitanii laaltan Simple one party statement and the conclusion. Statement in make a conclusion in make a valid conclusion is statement can valid in maker, invalid in jirachus, is then that can get ratas of network parties and a day bialala, one of Asanita Mega Manalagana. Statement 1, all football players, all football players are sport person. Number 2, all sports person are fit. Then conclusion, some football players are not fit. This conclusion is Amaga statement 1 can make an alaman domine. Conclusion you can valid invalid you can correct incorrect all football players are sports person. All football players are sports person. I'm all the care one tefama. Some you did in Tauran. Now you did in Taujaju. Then all sports persons are fit. Now sports person fit. He says all football players are sports person. All sports persons are fit. Now some football players are not fit. Some football players are not fit. Here, there is no clue which talk about some here because say all football players are sports person. Undisani sports person yotaan person in hunduntumo fitira jedha. Kanafamma deebine samiin keessa fitira jechuudha. So this conclusion is, in short, we can say it is incorrect. Incorrect. Reasonably correct? No, it's not correct because it is all football players are fit. If it says one, it's correct. Here if it says all players are usually valid. So because they valid, incorrect. Someone it can't be determined. No, we can't determine. Determine what you appropriate. No. So the answer is incorrect. The conclusion is incorrect or invalid conclusion. Thank you very much for your attention. Next part, I will come with another part of 2017 entrance exam also, specifically related to antonyms, synonyms, sentence correction, and reading comprehension. Kanaaf amma paartiiwwan afaan immoo qabannee isiniif dhiyaanna. Paartii lammaffaa keessatti waan ta'eef isin deebi'aatii kanneen barana fudhattan general knowledge isin fayyada. Kanneen ganaatti adeemtan immoo kana ka'umsa godhatanii akka itti dubbiftaniif isin fayyada waan ta'eef irra deebitanii akka ilaaltan isiniin jenna. Gaman waan isin yaadachiifnu miseensa Qubee Akaadaamii yookiin maatii Qubee Akaadaamii yoo taatan hiriyoota keessan gara Qubee Akaadaamiitti hin dabalamne immoo sheer akka gootan isiniin jenna. Yoo miseensa Qubee Akaadaamii hin taane ta'e ammumarraa kaatanii sabiskiraayib tolchuudhaan gara Qubee Akaadaamiitti akka dabalamtan isiniin jenna. Kanarraa asumarratti raawwanna nagaatti.